Oh, this is Reverend Bubba. You thought I was gone, didn't you? I'm back. I'm back to decree the prophecy for 2015 to all the sisters. This thing is sponsored by Buster Nut Automotive, Goodwill Industrial for wardrobe, drugdealers.com for keeping the economy rolling in the neighborhood, and escortservice.com to all the anonymous pastors that have been married a long time and not pleased with your wife. Escort.com is there to please you. My first decree for this year, for 2015, this is to the black brothers. When you go to bed on New Year's night, right before 12 o'clock, don't smoke no more weed. Get your keys, put them in your tennis shoes, put them by the bed. Go to your local Walmart or your dollar store and tell them ReverendBubba.com till you come. They're going to give you a 5% discount on a belt. Put the belt in the pants. In the morning, don't put them gold rotted foil paper looking grills in your mouth when you go look for a job, and turn that music down. And another thing, I'm telling all you brothers, everybody and their mama walking around here with a Chrysler 300. Everybody family got a nigga, somebody in the car with a Chrysler 300 with them rental rims on them. Y'all stop buying these cars, fixing them up. Them white folk getting them cars and reselling them again. And I just hate to see a brother lose like that. Anyway, moving on. I'm getting on you, sister, starting in 2017. Make it a thing not to walk around with these big old Doji Gabbana, these Coach purses on your shoulder. Cost $200, $800, $2,500. Walking around with a hot dollar purse, a dry purse, and a wet coochie, and ain't getting $1 for it. You just walking around with a purse, that one-time donation. You should have paid your tithe. And another thing, we're going to take our stores back in the local neighborhood. The black women used to do hair every Saturday and make good money to feed their family. Now the Chinese is selling y'all that fake horsehair. They ain't real horsehair. I went to Korea and I looked. The hair is not real. They made that out of some kind of a silk. And that's why you see so many women. I pulled up at a red light about a year ago. Me and three of my rich friends. And they was white guys. And they said, why them black girls beating themselves in the head? And we pulled them over and asked them, they need us call 911. This girl was hitting herself in the head like this, just hitting herself in the head. And then her friend started hitting herself in the head. And she was talking on the phone, hitting herself in the head, and talking on the phone. Light turned red, hitting herself, talking on the phone, hitting herself in the head. And she said that shit been on her head for about 2 months and it was itching. And then she asked her friend to do it. And then, man, next thing we know, they was fighting. We had to call 911. And you know, I'll talk to some of these people that deal with people with scalp problems, and they say ever since they start that weave hair, they think it's a way to make our women crazy or something, because they say that fake hair will make your hair come out and your head look like a chessboard, you know, from gluing that hair in your head. And that stuff got some kind of a drug in it from Vietnam or somewhere. And I don't know if they putting that Agent Orange on our black women or whatever, because even the kids walk around. You see those kids walking around hitting themselves in the head and talking to themselves. That's something else we don't want to do no more, you know. And we want to start. And another thing, brother, you want to get a good woman, a good-looking woman, get you a nice apartment. Don't spend your money on no car. You going buying these cars, putting these rims on, trying to get these old girls, and then they go from one car to another. I know, and another thing, I know it was some God laid this on my heart. I knew it was God. He told me, tell you black sister, stop going to big T bazaar. Everybody and their mama walk around with these new tights on, got this pink, brown, black, all these colors in it. And then you going out there trying to get a job, talking about the white man won't hire you. All y'all dressed alike. All y'all got the same Chinese wrap wig on. It's a wig, it's not real. Try to show a little bit of scalp. And some of y'all gluing this stuff on the front of your head. Look like syrup running off your head, like syrup running off a pancake. Yeah, I'm going to say something. And I'm not just saying that because I was born with curly hair. I'm not just saying that. But a lot of you women, go back to the old ways of getting that hair pressed and combed with them. Get your hair bumped. Get somebody that can actually straighten your hair with a straightening comb without burning. Just put some hair rip, you know. And I saw that anyway. Getting back to this girl beating herself in the head, we went on, pulled over, and a couple of us we prayed for her, and we told her to go to the local dollar store. And we got her some Blue Star Ointment. Cause we would remember way back in the '60s stuff when crabs was real bad. A lot of you guys and women know what crabs are. We got her some Blue Star Ointment, and we anointed her scalp with that Blue Star Ointment, and she testified that her head never itched again. Even when she put weave on her hair, never itched again, thanks to Blue Star Ointment. And that was for crabs back in the day when you got crabs, the backseat of a car or something. And, I just want to sign off and tell y'all that. But that's my decree for 2017, that all the black people stop all that running around with the crowd. Go find you a job. Go to work every day. Stop going out buying cars you can't afford. Because I know income tax coming up. And whenever income tax come up, tide go down. Because you black people, I'm going to tell you something. A lot of these foreigners, they go buy these rims. They put these displays out in front of their place. I was riding the other day. It was a guy went to the auction. He bought like 20 of those police cars because they had a lot of miles on them. He was loading them up in the front store. Because all you brothers ride around with them police cars and you go put them big old 22, 25, them the same cars you went to jail in. I asked this one guy years ago. I think he was the first one that ever fixed up one. I was in California. I said, man, why you go buy a car like that? He said he went to jail. He was in the back seat of the car, and he said the car just rolled so good. And he said, I asked the police, what kind of car is it? He said, it's a Crown Vic. He said, man, one day I'm going to get me one of these. And he was one of the first ones that went and actually got one of those cars. And he was a well-known gang member. And after he got one, it just spread like crack. All these black people went out and bought them Crown Vic, put them big old ugly rims on, leaving the police light on it in the grill. It reminded them when they went to jail. It was a good experience for them. I never had one. I've been to jail several times, but I wouldn't go buy no Crown Vic. And I just want to tell y'all, don't be wasting y'all money on that. They setting y'all up, and then they sell y'all them cars. They know you're not going to make that payment. You're going to pay down on that car. You're going to make one payment every 2 weeks. Then you're going to go get some rental tire rims. Then you're going to go buy some clothes. Then you're going to go to one of them Chinese places and get that fake gold put on your teeth. And get all them earrings put in your nose, look like boogers. I'm talking about you see somebody walking around with all that snot under that earring on the inside and they don't even know it. And another thing, you brothers, stop going to get them holes put in y'all ear. Big old nasty knots, look like you got gonorrhea or herpes on your ear. I said, man, then try to go talk on nobody hire me. I wouldn't hire you neither, Gonna smelling like weed, holding your head down, laughing all down, taking your homeboy on a job interview with you. Y'all sitting out in the car playing that loud boom, boom, boom music, Don't even know what a doll is. Eating them link baskets that's killing y'all old fried chicken. I get mad every time I ride by a chicken place, see a long line. Guess who been in line? Black people. You never see them white people in them long churches line, them all these. Every neighborhood you go to, chicken place, some kind of a chicken, mama's chicken, papa chicken, jerk chicken, all kind of chicken. Another thing, these black people in this gap, when y'all gonna figure it out? They injecting them cows with sperm from other animals and stuff, and y'all walk around feet getting impregnated with the gout. Feet about to fall off. And another thing, I never seen this all the days of my life. All these black women that used to look nice in the day, had nice body, walking around wobbling like a penguin, overweight, just wobbling, hand like wobbling, just wobbling like old pig, overeating. And put on some tennis shoes, turn that television off, and start walking and exercising. You don't want to be something in life. All y'all talk about desperate housewives, women of Atlanta. What about starting a business? Hey, let's go buy some stuff. Let's go start a business. No, y'all talking about whatever on desperate housewife, Atlanta housewife. That's why your husband don't want you. He wants something he see on TV. He don't want no big old wobbling Shirley or Patricia. Just walking around wobbling. I ain't never seen so many fat women in my life. All that flab under here. flab in the back, flab like a big old, like a seal when they trying to come up on the beach. But all you people need to change what you're doing. 2015, let it be different. Every year you say you're going to go on a diet. You do. You're going to diet for about an hour. And you start back eating the New Year in. I'm going to go get a job this year. Nope. They increased my welfare check. Girl, they gave me another $50. I'm going to sit there and go from month to month to next year, and then I'm going to change. I'm going to start combing my kids' hair like my mama did us when we were little. Nope. They let you put weave hair in the layaway now. I'm going to go put my daughter some hair in the layaway. This summer, I have it paid for. I get my cousin sew it in. No, hell, she sewed it in last time it came out. I'm going to go get some super glue and put it in myself. Same thing. Excuse me. But I know a lot of people don't like me because I took her for Eddie Long. But I still say that's a bunch of preachers that was in Atlanta. Their ministry never kicked off. They went around getting houses in the drug-infested neighborhood. They got a regular house, made a church out of it. The church still never grew. He was preaching against poverty. And then they got a bunch of them old, them old neighborhood punks. Everybody got a little old queer guy in every neighborhood. They got him to go up there and, he up there visiting the church, get to know the man, shake his hand, tell him pray for his mom and all this stuff, that he be delivered. And I still say, there's a bunch of preachers with these little bitty churches that poured asphalt in the backyard of these little bitty churches. They the one did that. And most of them are from Atlanta. I can see them now, laughing at Eddie Long. But guess what? He's still on that real estate. Your church done went out of business because they turned against everybody when they turned against that man. I can see it now. All them churches that was on TV, the big old mega church, y'all laughing at Eddie Long. Yep, same thing gonna happen to y'all. Somebody gonna do y'all the same way. I can see it now. I can see it now. Black people on black crime. White man didn't pull that man down. And I noticed after Eddie Long went off TV, a lot of black preachers went off TV. Because you know what? They figure all y'all are like, all y'all two-face each other. That was probably one of them preachers' son that they sent in there to try to set him up. And all these black people, that's the way we are. We run with stuff. White people tell us stuff, we run with it. We don't investigate it by ourselves. We run with it. We run with it. Just like they did Bill Cosby. We run with it. We believe anything people say about each other. And you notice the other races, they stick together, not the black people. All you got to do is buy some Newports and some Slit Small Liquor Bull, give us some rental furniture or some rental tire, or put us in a car for $3.99 and repossess it next month. You got our vote. That's the way we are. And that's all I got to decree for 2017. And tonight, before you go to bed, ask God to let you wake up with your own brain. Don't be stupid. Tell your kids put down them Xbox and stuff and pick up the book called Tip and Mitten. Remember Tip and Mitten? Start reading books to your kids. Teach your kids how to clean up a house and start putting clothes under the bed. You go over to every people's house. I go over a lot of people's house. Clothes all under the bed, shoes everywhere. Open up a closet, stuff just fall out. Go over their house. Man, people don't eat sardines no more. We don't do all that old-fashioned stuff we used to do. You go to people's house, they got 20 boxes of Cheerios. Them cereals and stuff ain't good for these kids. That's why a lot of these kids crazy. They are Fruity Pebbles. Where do you think it come from? Look at the symbols. Fruity Pebble. Where it come from? Those cereal box kids sitting there looking at the box. One day I'm going to be a fruit in your pebble. That's where they get that from. Sitting around gossiping. A lot of these women be telling these men running off leaving the family. Come on. You was a 3-4 when he met you. Now you're 15 or 25, and you still trying to dress like you young, all this skin hanging out the side, wearing them tights, your skin hanging out, your legs is bubbling, you got these tights on, you buy all this eyelash stuff that's white around your eye looking like a clown, and I don't know what's up. I ain't seen nobody do this but black people, black women. What this come from, these eyelashes on the front, glued on your car? It came from weave hair. See? When they trick you into gluing weave on your head, they trick you into gluing stuff on your car. Now they got eyelashes on the hood of a car. And so when they pull up, you know they black. And then they get out, they got glued in hair, glued in eyelashes. They got these panty things you can buy in the mall now. Shapers or whatever. It shapes your butt. If your butt too fat, it shapes you. Everybody's fake now. Nobody wants to exercise. I remember the day back in the 60s and 70s when I was coming up, the good old days. Every white woman had a flat butt. Everybody laughed. Ah, look at that white girl, look at that white. Now, I don't know what they doing. Whoa, they exercising. You go to Jason Deli, you go to all these restaurants, you see the white people, they eating salads. We going up there buffeting out, eating Chinese food, going to all these restaurants, getting all these hog maws and stuff. Going to mama house every week eating peach cobbler with about 20 cans of biscuits twisted on top of it. And we were wondering why we got high blood pressure, kidney disease, gallstones, gout, fucking glaucoma. You know, the average black person you see now, you see some good looking women in the day. They got 5 necks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Black rings around their eyes. Hair done fell out. Because the head done swell up so big, the hair follicles can't function where they could grow no more hair. Because look, and a big old fat neck. Whoever thought a woman would have a neck in the back of another neck? That's that pork. You got to get off that pork. Like me, I like nice cuisine food. I like my food prepared over grill. Tilapia, you know, scallops and stuff. I like stuff like that. You know, salmon. You know, I'm talking about good stuff cooked on the grill. You know, red bean, cornbread with all that ground meat in it, all that tomato paste, all that old paprika powder. Yes, that's delicious. That shit'll kill you. You gonna die. You ain't gonna live long. A friend of mine came to me with an opportunity about 2 years ago, but God told me not to do it. He wanted me to join and have a funeral home with him. He said I ain't have to put no money down or nothing. And this is a white man. And he wanted to put like this $3-4 million state-of-the-art funeral home in a black neighborhood that I'm talking about everybody walking around limping with gout, the women bouncing because they overweight, they bouncing, and they got gout, sugar diabetes, people walking around on crack, falling all around. And he wanted me to, I said, you know, God told me not to do that. And I could have made millions of dollars. But souls are more important to me than dollars. I said, I'm going to try to talk to my people. I said, but by the time Barack Obama get out of office, if they don't change their wicked ways, I'm going to go on partnering with them. And he says lots of money be made. And he already done bought. He got a Range Rover, hearse, you know, things that black people are spending. I'm talking about they whole check on. He got Cadillacs. I'm talking about Cadillac, the party one with a little jacuzzi in it, where the body could be in the back and the people could still be partying right there while they on their way to the graveyard. I'm talking state of the art. He got disco clubs inside the funeral home. This place is big. This place is bigger than the average mega church. This place is big. I'm talking about state of the art. Got a dance floor, you know, where they used to actually stand a person up that the Caesars, they like to dance. You know, they stand over in the corner on the wall. And we got smoking galleries. He had a smoking gallery in there with people, you know, people go smoke cigars, they go to smoking rooms or whatever, smoke weed or whatever they do, those water pipes or whatever. He got the state of the art. And I told him, you know, wait till Obama get ready to get out, and if the brothers and sisters don't change their wicked way, I probably gone and do it. But it was a marvelous opportunity, but God told me no, not yet. Wait and see what the people are gonna do. So I'm getting ready to go, but all you people over and out, I need y'all to get off y'all fat, lazy butts. And man, y'all stop being scared to tell y'all wife she fat and she lazy and she can't cook. Tell her the truth. Tell her you ain't had a good meal since your mama and your grandmama died. Tell her the truth. Tell her. Tell her, say your stomach is hanging over your pants and you got 2 stomachs. And tell her the truth. how my thong look? Ask her what thong, because it's buried inside her butt. Tell her the truth. Don't lie to her. And I've been married 28 years. You'll keep your wife. You tell her the truth. Just tell her. Say, honey, you're fat. You need to go on a diet. You need to eat some X-Lax like 4 times a week. Eat a bunch of pearls. Eat a bunch of walnuts like squirrels. Squirrels boo-boo all the time. They use the bathroom all the time. That's you. You need to be flushing your body out. That's why these women walk around with these 4 and 5 necks. Big old breasts out here. A person, when I was coming up, you didn't see women with big old breasts bigger than somebody's than a weightlifter, a linebacker thigh. These women's breasts so big they can't even walk there. And these white people making a killing off of doing breast reduction, sucking all that fat out, putting it in a white woman's butt. They taking black people's fat out of their body, putting it in white people, injecting in their butt, making their butts big. And you paying them to suck that fat off of you. They making money putting it in them white people's butts. And hip, you fool. The Bible said, don't be a fool. Fool. This is over now. This is Reverend Bubba. And like I said, I want my best supporter all the years I've been on the internet is Buster Nut Automotive. They've been with me through thick and thin. And escort service, they just came on. I'm talking about if you got an ugly wife and she ain't getting it done for you, your husband got a big old belly and he pissing on the bottom of his belly, maybe you need to get escort.com a call. And like I say, women, all things are possible. A dry purse and a wet coochie. You'll be broke for the rest of your life, woman. Wake up. Goodbye. 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 And God bless. Over and out, Reverend Bubba. Have a blessed 2015.